Buy Slater's story. Oops, not his fault.
Are you kidding? The man's name is a lie. Why should I believe him?
Well, maybe he just set up some harmless fun. You know, loaded a working pistol with blanks.
Well, I might buy that if he hadn't had Ryan roll out of here in a stretcher. No. There's more to this.
Well, maybe Kendall... Maybe she loaded the gun with a live round and wanted to shoot Ryan on purpose.
You buy that?
No, but I thought you might.
Kendall's a long-term head case, but she's not a murderer. Where'd Slater go?
Check on the police. Follow Ryan to the Pine Valley Hospital.
You know, you're really big on this devil's advocate routine.
Well, look, I'm just putting it out there, all right? It's just hard to feel confident, Edmund. I really feel like I've let Ryan down.
All right, I hear you. Let's make up for it.
Well, you have a theory?
More suspicions than theories. He's running some kind of a con. I know what it is. I know what he's hiding. I'm not just talking about Maria thing. We'll get to that. But this...
What do you mean? It could be like some kind of freak accident, like the one on the movie set in the 90s.
No, I still think it's connected to that phone call I overheard. You know, get away with murder. What is your game, Slater?
Look, even if Slater didn't put the bullet in the gun, right, he ducked out of it pretty quick, you must admit. I mean, maybe it's just to avoid more of your questions, but...
Yeah, well, let's find our host and get some answers, shall we?
I missed all the fun? What happened?
Ryan Lavery was shot. And before you ask, yes, it was for real.
What are you talking about? It was a gag. Bad dinner theater, boys. Kendall had a gun and... She used a real bullet.
And made a real hole in her ex-fiancé, yeah.
Kendall's loot. She followed through.
What's your part in this, Mr. Cambias?
I know who you are, Mr. Gray, but I don't know your answers or explanations.
Hey! A man was shot tonight.
Ed, easy. Ethan's one of my mates. Fancy going to have a chat somewhere else, Ethan? You know, just me and you?
Don't play chummy with me, Devane. Your mate from the Homeland routine isn't charming anymore. Oh, I know that you've been working for Lavery to prove that I'm a fake.
But this isn't about Cambias, all right? This is about my friend lying in a pool of his own blood. Now, what do you know about it?
You have my sympathies, gentlemen. Good night.
Excuse me. Kendall says that she was with you when she got the gun.
And when she got the directions for who to kill. Both for her, nothing for me.
Well, did you check to see if the gun was loaded?
Not my game, not my gun.
Hey, a gun shows up and you don't even check it?
It could have been a water pistol for all I cared.
But it seems to me that a member of the Oxford Gun Club knows a working gun when he sees it. Yeah, I did my homework. Should a man of your experience have the good sense to check to see if a gun is loaded?
It was a game.
Well, who won?
I was nowhere near Lavery when he was shot.
You could have loaded a live round for Kendall and then just wandered off.
Line stands between you and billions. Men are killed for less, or with someone else to do their dirty work.
You really think? Go to hell, mate.
Fancy playing a game of show and tell?
Stop following me, Devane.
Hey, I'm just looking for some answers.
Pump somebody else, okay? You two super sleuths know more than I do.
Really? Then who do you suppose knows the answers, then?
Maybe you aren't as good as this as you seem, okay? I would suggest you start by asking the guy who organized the events this evening.
Did Slater tell you to point us in his direction?
Telepathically? Look, I don't even know the guy.
Maybe. Maybe not. You both arrived in Pine Valley at the same time. Mysterious and dubious intentions. And you're both leading us to the same people.
Your friend's a crackpot.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure I am. You also claim to be a Cambias heir, with absolutely no proof to back you up.
So maybe rich, driven Slater and poor, penniless, skint you are connected.
Well, we can't be that close if I'm still penniless.
Ryan has a theory.
Ryan's theory, of course, we must listen to.
Now, I'll watch what you say about Ryan, right?
Hey, why don't you answer something straight, all right? Did Slater send you here?
I never met Slater before I came to Pine Valley. He had nothing to do with my coming here.
Well, Pretty direct.
No, well delivered.
You want answers about Slater? Ask Slater. I'm done here.
Yeah, I don't think so. All right, because there's a few more people that you need to convince with your story. The police.
Doesn't sound like much of a game to me.
Not to Ryan either. So we have some ideas about how and why it happened.
Hi, Zach Slater. I own the casino.
Great. Why don't you start telling the officer how you arranged this murder for entertainment?
I'll be happy to explain to him about the game, sure.
Good. Start by telling him how everybody on this guest list, officer, was somehow connected to another murder. Michael Cambius was shot exactly a year ago.
It sounds like you've already covered that.
Yeah, why don't you cover this? You call yourself Zach Slater. The same name as a friend of Michael Cambius. That friend is a very dead friend. What's your connection to Cambius?
Can you answer the question, sir?
No one's on your side here.
I am in no way connected to Michael Cambius. What happened to you tonight's a terrible accident. Now it's no secret motive in playing the game.